comes the bride.
Here comes the bride.
I intend to find my bride.
Now, give your bride a kiss goodnight, and you've got your whole lives to be together.
Okay. You may kiss the bride.
You may kiss the bride.
You may kiss the bride.
You may kiss the bride now.
You may kiss the bride now.
You may kiss the bride now.
You may kiss your bride.
You may kiss your bride.
You may kiss your bride.
And the groom's got far too many people coming.
And I don't know how I can go through with our marriage when pretty sure you want somebody else to be your groom.
I gather the groom has arrived.
Is your groom still arriving for dinner this evening?
Now the groom is going to give a speech to the bride.
Oh, lilies are perfect if the bride and groom are recently deceased.
Ricky and I have a surprise for the lovely bride and her groom.
So, are you a friend of the bride or a groom?
So, looks like the groom didn't invite many people, did he?
The groom had cold feet.
The groom was prettier than the bride.
Well, if you must know, I wasn't in love with the groom.
You're with the bride or the groom? Kathy, I really love your engagement ring.
Are you asking for my engagement ring back?
All the jewelry, along with my wedding ring, my engagement ring.
Before we got here, you took off your wedding ring?
Did anyone order a shrimp cocktail with a puny engagement ring on the side?
He'd shown me his engagement ring just the day before.
Here's your wedding ring.
Is that an engagement ring?
My wedding ring.
Now, Monica, you know that's not how you look for an engagement ring in lasagna.
If he's married, where's his wedding ring?
You got me hiding my engagement ring, Clay.
Just bought a diamond engagement ring for some.
Caitlin, if I'm going to stage this, we need the groom and his groomsmen.
He's my friend and colleague, and I think he should be at the dinner since he's one of my groomsmen.
He was probably with his groomsmen. His groomsmen are buddies from college and grad school.
Honestly, that has to be the most random collection of groomsmen in the history of weddings.
Honey, you told me you spoke to all the groomsmen.
I was a bit surprised when I met your groomsmen.
Like every time I've ever been in a wedding, there's always a shot of the groomsman, and this is a natural stance for a man.
One of his groomsmen fell out.
Couldn't even give you a hot groomsman. She's so selfish.
The groomsman had his bachelor party on my boat.
The groomsmen are accosting my bridesmaids.
The only reason to wear this monstrous dress is so some drunken groomsman can rip it to shreds with his teeth.
Welcome to the main event. The bride and the bridesmaids versus the groom and the groomsmen in the photo scavenger hunt. Woo!
And now our flower girl, Miss Carrie Watson, would like to toast the bride and groom.
Can I be a flower girl at your wedding, please?
Carter's daughter, Lila, was our flower girl.
And finding a sea turtle to serve as a ring bearer.
Oh, look at my little cousins in their flower girl dresses.
We want you all in white, the bridesmaids in pink, and a troop of ring bearers on...
I even pinched it for the flower girl a few times.
If you want to be my flower girl, you can be my flower girl.
My aunt asked me to be her flower girl when I was 4.
No ring bearers.
Oh, Bee, thank you so much for being our flower girl.
Okay, well, the ring bearer is G'day's cousin.
Our ring bearer was an actual bear. So promise me that you won't have a ring bearer or a flower girl, because those kids always just misbehave and then they distract from the bride.
Then I'm changing the flower girl to a dog.
When I was 6 years old, I was a flower girl at my aunt's wedding.
Yeah, ring bearers and flower girls always seem to be locking themselves into bathrooms at one of my weddings.
Yes, there will be a ring bearer.
We need a ring bearer, not a clown.
You're gonna be a flower girl at your Nona's wedding.
You're gonna be my flower girl.
Well, I officially bestow upon you my flower girl duties. You're gonna be my flower girl.
And you'll be my maid of honor.
As my maid of honor, I want you to do me one of those two things. Best man and maid of honor, they go behind the bridesmaid and the groomsman, right?
I can't get married without my best man.
He's not the best man.
I asked him to be my best man. I just came to be his best man.
I just want to thank you for carefully selecting me as your maid of honor. I'm her maid of honor.
I'm her maid of honor again.
I'm your maid of honor and you haven't let me do anything yet.
I was Francie's first choice for maid of honor.
Listen,
It is your duty as my maid of honor to stay until I find the dress.
Look, he's my brother and my best man.
My maid of honor, Mindy?
Now let's hear from the maid of honor, the lovely Julianne.
So who's gonna be his best man?
Well, he's getting married, and he would like you to be his best man.
Well, I saw you walking on the lawn looking all sad, and I realized I couldn't let you get married without your best man.
Well, you were supposed to be my maid of honor, but of course I didn't hear from you.
When Tim asked me to be his best man, I was terrified.
Gypsy, lift her veil.
Let me go get your veil so you can get the full effect.
Mommy made this veil especially for you.
Take off your veil.
The groom lifting the veil to make sure it's the right bride?
This is not my veil.
My sister forgot her veil.
What does she look like behind her veil?
Where's your veil?
Think about your white wedding gown.
That wedding gown.
And there she is with her wedding gown.
Thank goodness she's not even in her wedding gown yet.
My wedding gown won't fit you.
I don't want to wear your wedding gown.
I brought my wedding gown.
You're making my fiance's wedding gown.
It is the Sphinx of wedding gowns.